Salut tout le monde, vous êtes avec Viperia. Je vais encore stream Dragon Dogma 2. Désolé, le dernier stream que je viens de faire, j'avais pas activé le microphone, j'avais pas fait attention. Je suis tellement nul et pas professionnel. Laissez tomber. Pas plus de commentaires, s'il vous plaît. Pas plus de commentaires. En plus, la game, elle m'a saoulé avec leur balle masquée là à la con.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
J'ai été classé comme assassin, tout. J'ai tué des gardes pour ma survie.
Must we run everywhere? You
J'avais
are an
pas le choix.
impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep...
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
You shan't hear me complain about an...
Inspires naught but misgivings. Welcome. Well met.
You know when you read Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Tell is her ties...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... masquerades being as they are, you will much is made of appearance. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? 'Tis no simple matter to... Should you fall into the hands... However, I am afraid...
ça,
Is
c'est
there aught
bon.
else you would speak of, your majesty? I have been pursuing all of the... Would your majesty be willing to... Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? A place with books like Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance...
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Welcome. Well met.
Don't let them get the better of you.
Comme vous avez pu le voir, je me suis fait défoncer par les gardes. Mais j'avais pas compris qu'il y avait un passage secret. Je me disais, un des gardes me tapait pas, il était collé au mur et apparemment, il faut aller là-bas, il va me laisser passer ou il y a un passage secret, genre, pour me barrer. Il abuse là.
How dare you!
Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont tous à vouloir ma mort? Ah oui, j'ai tué des personnes. C'est vrai, j'avais oublié.
I have been waiting. Aye. What is it?
Bon, où il faut y aller. C'est pas grave. Faut que j'infiltre le château.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Eh, mais je t'ai fait quoi, connard?
are not allowed in here.
Bordel!
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be...
My lord,
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in...
Eh mais... Je suis sans pitié. Il est où? Il est où l'enfoiré? C'est quoi ça? Il va sûrement m'attaquer lui. Il y a cette chambre. Je pense que ça a bugué, hein. Je sais pas. C'est là le quartier.
I'm not going to take that from you.
Désolé, hein. Bon. Magistrat Chile. Je vais voir comment. C'est abusé, franchement.
Les quartiers Ballard. Et moi, eh ben, j'ai mis 7 millions d'années à trouver. Tout simplement parce qu'une fois que vous êtes dans les quartiers Ballard, il y a un mur.
Surely none more important than this.
Indeed.
Et ben, Startine. Pendant la mission Troublante Rencontre, vous devez...
Si, montre-nous l'endroit, putain. Ouh. Il est revenu. Bon, faut aller où?
Be a highly sensitive matter for the region.
And you.
Est-ce que vous le remarquez ou pas? Moi, je l'ai pas remarqué. Super.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Oh là 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 là!
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Moi, je dis merci, hein. Le baiser,
Is
il
that
était
all you have to
intense.
say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such nice it still. You are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is.
Merci, madame. Merci, madame. Je sais même pas par où est la sortie, je panique tellement. C'est sûrement par là, hein. Hey, ça va pas? Merde alors.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. I'll keep hold of the enemy.
Well said.
C'est le bordel.
At your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. A land, let me see. It reads, "True to our word, pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might make a clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent, though the political situation is stable, I fear such a partnership would only, at any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. I will investigate these matters as best. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Phasers. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward for you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that there is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Your majesty, that attire, it may be on. I apologize for my brusqueness. But pray, is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to... There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. If your majesty has any Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty will do...
Voilà, j'avais marre de cette quête de merde.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Eh ben, c'est quoi ce bordel?
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have, alas. Unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Pourtant, j'ai retiré l'arme. Je sais pas pourquoi alors elle a rééquipé. J'enlève tout pour...
Do you shop?
C'est quoi cette quête?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Now, we who are gathered here...
Just between my task is to seek out item. 'Tis an enigma. So back and forth I... You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right? Next time, don't leave all in front of the door. I had a hell of a time ripping the damn thing open. Pray, leave me...
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but...
Surely these extravagant...
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Would that I could attend these occasions every eve. Sometimes this is the only place I can find a breath of knowledge.
May have a noble to come to my charms. Dull days for us are a sign of...
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry permit. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious. Everyone who dances with me complains of sore...
Everyone who dances with me complains of...
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held. The sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a...
No time to talk, I'm afraid.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Surely these
Pray, leave me be, sir. No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy man.
Another ale cup.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
J'ai rien compris maintenant. Que je dois taper le mec ou quoi? Mhm. Ok, attendez. Voilà, dans le trait de château. Oui, je suis là. Et j'étais dans les deux salles, j'ai rien trouvé. Ils disent d'aller dans les deux salles.
Surely it wasn't my affairs of which they whispered.
Don't look to me to solve this.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
Ok.
A
Une
welcome respite
seule.
from all that hassle and...
All this
Really?
revelry.
They're the same tired faces in the same tired frocks.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
You'd best watch yourself.
Eh? Putain. On le voit même pas, franchement, on le voit même pas cette porte. Ah, suicide, suicide. Il y a quoi? Ah, putain.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. I'll scour
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Hey.
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's
Ah,
just
il a peur
I get
d'elle.
the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to...
Lonely place. I'm not sure what to do with myself today. All this quiet makes me come more anxious. A place to soothe the spirit. And I should.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Well, he is merely Desa's puppet then. 'Tis likely, even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be... But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. He seems a man of import. And yet, pray, allow me to investigate this matter for...
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Pray, allow me... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me, but I am afraid I have yet to uncover... Would Your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's eastern edge to probe into the young man's origins? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... How extraordinary... Fine wares all.
Over here, if you please. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Imbécile. Il m'a fait courir pour me dire qu'il ne peut pas me... Faut sortir du village, mec. De la ville. De la ville, de la ville.
Good evening, sir.
You fared all right on the road. You know where to find me.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Ah oui, je sais c'est où le lieu pour...
Would that such
C'est là.
tranquility could last.
I suppose 'tis so.
C'est sûrement cet endroit.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Battle is upon us!
Focus your strength, Arisen!
This looks like trouble.
I'll crush you. Pick that up. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Il n'y a pas de livre dans cet endroit? Fait chier, j'ai cru qu'il y avait de livres. Ok, je dois retourner à la capitale.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Elle a dit faut se perfectionner dans une seule classe au lieu d'être médiocre dans toutes les autres. Moi je suis en train de faire plusieurs classes là, à chaque fois je change. Vous êtes là, chef?
There is much we ought to tend to. If regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batar. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the correct, yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. With such hindrances in mind, few may pass through Batal's fortress. Say, with some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant it ought guaranteed passage through the border check. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I...
Porta cristal. Ok.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just... It's fine.
Non.
Oi there! All I ask is that you hear my request. What my thanks, sir. I've been holding up only trouble
j'en ai
is
marre de
that's
vos-
where you... I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and seat. Not interested, it isn't urgent, mind.
You the Arisen. I've been Sven wants to meet with you.
Would you mind coming over here?
You've come. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we...
Eh ben... Ok.
Is that you said? Hey? Getting proper rest is an important duty.
Ah, une semaine gratuite.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well.
Je dois aller voir l'archer pour accomplir une quête, mais j'aimerais aussi descendre. dois aller où? C'est là? Du coup, je dois venir de ce côté. Oh là 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 là.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batar.
Il va y avoir de l'action, enfin.
Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep...
Wolves, master!
Ice attacks would only lead to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Excellent! I could have done no better.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Les pauvres gobelins, ils prennent cher.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
This spell will empower elemental magic.
Would you care to behold a forgotten rift stone, as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far. Come, let me grant you wings. Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
You done?
and our quarry shall fall. Arisen, are you all right?
Et voilà. J'ai peur de personne, moi.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but in the end, we never did attend the coronation. What baleful arts could grant one, other than the Arisen, control over pawns?
It would seem our fight is not yet done.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Understood.
Oh, un dragon. Oh, je me barre.
Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Vous avez vu, j'ai chassé un dragon. Il s'est barré. Il a eu peur. Il y a un djinn. Qu'est-ce qu'il me donne ce cristal draconique? Objet. Sans réserve, la créature il est utilisé pour effectuer des améliorations de haut niveau. Eh oui. Je rigole pas, moi.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Well, well. I'll be a surprise.
The end comes. I shall not struggle. Watch over me. Deliver me from harm. I owe you a great debt. 'Tis but a trifle.
Merci. T'es généreuse.
Watch out for the choppers.
Hey.
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
There's fearful wind on your face. Jump up and I'll send you flying.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one.
Ah oui, t'es venu là. J'aimerais pas me mesurer à lui quand même. Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fout, la meuf? Ah, il y a des malades.
I will protect you.
I shall finish this for the Arisen.
Strike the highest fury!
Il y a un dragon, les gars. Moi, je les ai avertis. Ils font ce qu'ils veulent.
Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
Well, we've few other means of transport at our disposal.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter. Magics are at your disposal.
Une grotte.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my clothes.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventure of journey.
You can count on me to keep you safe.
Let us take every precaution that we might see
Qu'est-ce
our
qu'il
charge
fout,
delivered
qu'est-ce qu'il
safely.
fout de cette
Am
grotte, cette
I
gars?
going to make... What's going on? I remember. The wolves. You saved me. How did you know where I was? I suppose he must be... If it's all the same to you, sir, I think...
We'd best report back.
Got to keep it together.
Dégage, petit camp.
Not worth writing home about.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Oh putain, je dois me le trimballer avec moi maintenant. Quel village, quel village. Y a aucun village.
Let us deliver the lad to Samoris forthwith. Allow me to guide you, Master.
Got to keep it together.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Et merde.
Shall we make them rue their own impatience? This is easily done. These beasts have a favorite prey. They'll doggedly pursue any and all women they behold.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable. Not necessarily easier to counter.
so alive. What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
Follow me, if you would.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
Let us deliver the lad to Samoris forthwith. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Petit garçon, il est où? Putain, en plus il me fout le bâton dans les roues. T'es où, petit con? Il a bugué ou quoi? Il est mort? Ah, il est là.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Over here, if you please.
There,
Ooh.
Master! Saurians! Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different. I threw the short stick this time.
Stepping stools need not speak.
Feast your eyes on this.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We were overconfident in our abilities. A painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us. See what else I can find.
Just hand over your coin, and I'll let you alone.
A meagre challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
I suppose 'tis so.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes. Fear not. You're safe with me.
Let us deliver the lad to Samoris forthwith. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Et voilà, t'es arrivé au village, petit camp.
How dare you!
Hey, what the hell?
Quite a quandary.
Steal yourself! Your name is done.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Arrêtez, arrêtez. Ok.
Is that... It is!
That I have, and 'tis all
Truly! And you seem unhot. We owe you a great debt, sir. Hurry along to your grandfather now, Watch.
I will. I promise.
Would you mind coming over here?
Eh ben...
Say, 'twas stolen from me while I was doing. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's to be quite truthful. I'd intended to sell it working under a man such as him, unless...
The jade...
The price, as for where to look... If you want my advice...
Greetings. You are the Arisen. Tell me, he seems to have vanished and if I may be cant, is an item of precious, and in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good of... You will be rewarded handsomely for your service.
It seems this...
Would you be so kind? Larcenous deeds.
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient
Oh la
battle
la.
in times past, since a few days... It could be, say.
Pray, follow me.
Could it be your... If I cannot dissuade...
Where? Oh, there's always demand for weapons.
Ok. Moche.
Particularly near the ball. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How's the day going?
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was in...
We're here, Master.
Need anything?
Ah oui.
Many thanks.
Got to keep it together.
Mais il est où ton grand-père? Mission. Ouais, il dit que c'est là. C'est pas lui ton grand-père? Ok. Par là non. Pourquoi il y a ça?
Gold's made to be...
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Il est où le petit? Je sais pas.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Can't earn a living sitting on the boots. Interested in my wares?
Je rêve. Comment t'es monté? Moi, j'arrive pas à monter, toi, t'es monté. Saute, saute.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I'm nodding on where I stand.
Must finding these be so difficult?
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Je dois les pousser pour y tomber ou quoi?
Seems like a bit off more than I can chew.
Luck can only get you so
Non. Ouh. Salut.
Got to keep it together.
Let the elements empower your strikes!
Non, mais qu'est-ce que tu fais, vilaine? Stop, 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 stop. Laissez-moi jouer. Je vous jure, ils font n'importe quoi. J'ai attaqué le petit, ils ont tué tout le monde. Fais chier, putain. Tout ça à cause d'un petit con.
Let us deliver the lad to Sir Maurice forthwith. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
I see life as a journey.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Weren't you listening?
Je comprends pas le délire.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Do come again?
Got to keep it together.
Rog?
Hello, grandfather.
Enfoiré, j'étais là et j'ai fait, il voulait
It's
pas.
a miracle. You're alive and it...
Grandfather!
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of...
Very sorry, grandfather. I did...
And you. Words alone will ne'er be... Pray, take this. Thank you.
Thank you for...
Outstanding.
We have achieved our objective.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so... How goes the collection? Made any progress? Do come again.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Greeting. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us. The sword and staff is open for business.
Eh mais c'est pas
Many
possible.
thanks.
On n'a pas de coffre ici?
Pray, follow me. Master, given the distance to be covered here, we might want to avail ourselves of an ox cart's services.
You have my support.
Comment c'est possible?
I shan't be able to feel my feet after such a journey. I don't suppose you would consider...
We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to...
Oh.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next time.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Naught good will come of this.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have... Oi! This isn't yours. Do you take me for a fool? Present...
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but I long to make things right after what transpired at the coronation.
Comment ça, ce n'est pas le mien? Et merde, il est réservé aux Lyoniens. Il s'est foutu de ma gueule.
I hope...
So, you seek to enter... Oi! This isn't yours.
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above. It will be safe in my possession till you decide to reclaim it.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I...
Leave this place at once!
C'est pas possible. Voilà.
This ox cart's bound for Vermwood. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Et merde, je suis de retour.
Wait to see what the day holds.
Look, as long as you...
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Welcome. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Good day, sir.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
What did you think of that story? It was well told and all, but not particularly exciting. I'd heard tell of a beggar, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be...
I overheard some of the song.
Aye, got some... Much appreciated.
I'd heard tell of... So where's he get his coin, then?
The other day, now, that's not so strange, and rightly so. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Their faces may match.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by... Should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous. Times we live in.
Much obliged.
Well met, sir.
A precious little time.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my
Something good
head.
will come of today. I just know it.
A good day to you.
You'll have to excuse me.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai foutu? Comment je voyage? Comment je fais pour ne pas... J'ai merdé.
Don't you foils and urchins boast of their height.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tail bite.
Oh dear.
Apologies, but I can't offer you... Suppose I better give you... I'm not taking any passengers just now.
Oh dear.
I must ask you.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills. Say, you look experienced.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a...
Add a change. When you reach Melv, I'd also have you deliver this letter. Splendid. Now, and mind you don't forget to pay. Each cart travels with it, so anyone think part enough of me. Oh, and I'll pay your fare. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
'Tis a glorified errand we've been given, but we'd best see to it all the same.
Apologies, but...
What delights might there be to find in town today?
I'm not taking any passengers just now.
Eh, mais t'es sérieux, mec?
Apologies, but I...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer...
This ox cart's bound... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Off we trot.
What ought I to do?
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qu'elle a, ma petite princesse?
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
It is no great shock to me.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer...
Look at you.
Pray give me no more grief.
Twill near get done if I stand around.
Might I interest you in my humble...
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Where's... Much obliged, sir.
Know you of the shallow waters as safe?
Ah, c'est lui, je crois.
Aye, what can I do for
Ouais.
you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Where are you going?
In every age, hence, pawns are treated with respect, not to mention they are skilled combatants. 'Tis clear their concept of...
We're not to talk.
Off with you, before I lose.
Hein? Je vais partir, mec.
Here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must...
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Oh là là, il est chiant. Oui, Kiwi. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Viens. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Hein? J'arrête de streamer, c'est bon? J'arrête de streamer, je reviens tout à l'heure. Je vais jouer avec ma petite fille. Hop, attends. Hop. Attends, je sors du jeu.